I think it's time for me to speak out about what's happening to me because right now I'm exhausted. That's what you're seeing on my face. But I'm also really scared because I had the audacity to leave a 24-year marriage. My little ones, my 7 and 9-year-old. 7-year-old Quinn, 9-year-old Connor, they've been scared for the past 5 months. They've been neglected. They've been mentally abused, physically abused. I'm hoping that speaking, telling people my story, I can get some help. March of 2022, I left my husband. 24 years we were together. Sometime over that time, he became somebody different. Somebody that Law and Order SVU would have profiled. So I moved 3 hours away. When I started over my life for the kids, I got the house in April of 2022. The kids and I were living independently. We were getting healthy. We were doing trails. I had changed our diets. I was changing our behavior plans. I was changing my parenting. It was the consensus of everyone around me that since I moved, I had the duty to take the kids back and forth to him. 6 hours, 6 hours twice a weekend, back and forth. I just wanted them to see their dad. This went on for 5-6 months until I couldn't afford it anymore. I asked him if he could meet me halfway. He did it once or twice and said no, he couldn't afford that anymore. And so I thought it would be great for me and my kids to go out to Denver, to Colorado. And so I told my kids, we're going to go see your dad one last time. I was told I couldn't take them over state lines or that'd be kidnapping. And that, I had to stay in Indiana. I have to go to Denver. So I'll leave them with their father. And then when I can afford it, I'll come and, get them back. He immediately starts telling everybody I abandoned my kids with him just to leave to go to Denver and live my life. He neglected these children so thoroughly. They got sick with the norovirus last week. And my 7-year-old called me crying. She was puking. She didn't know what was happening to her. And her father wasn't there. And so I DoorDashed a ton of meds, Pedialyte pops, and, things like that, tea. And then I would get on the phone with them and I just sit there just listening to her puke and cry. I had to get my kids. As soon as I got the money to go get them, I was going to go get them. I made sure that I could come get my kids and be fine. And according to Indiana state law, as long as we're still married and I can prove that I've always been the kid's primary caregiver, which I can, my name is on all their shit. So it's just like I'm taking my kids on vacation. These kids are scared. They don't want to go back. Anyway, I came to the house. My 19-year-old was on the phone with his father. His father was telling him not to let me up the stairs to get me out of the house. And my son interpreted that as choking his mother and trying to throw her through the window, spitting some of the most profane language to me that I've never heard come from my son. I jumped in the car with the babies. I did stop long enough to make a police report because I raised my sons not to put their hands on women at all, not to be violent. But he's turned into a different person like his father has. And my youngest, my 9-year-old, was telling me and showed me a bruise that his brother put on him. My husband was letting our 19-year-old beat our 9-year-old son. I couldn't let that happen, so I filed a police report. Domestic violence. Then I left town. I had to protect my babies. I did. My poor little car that just drove from Colorado to Indiana had to turn around and drive back somewhere. In the middle, decided nope, and started spitting oil everywhere and stopping. I've got a problem with my engine, so I'm stuck. And that's where I come to. I need help to get my car fixed. The guy at Walmart told me it's going to be a lot. I need a way to get started in another place. Rent for a month. I need incidentals for a month, a place even. I would love to go back to Colorado. That's where I was establishing myself in the film community there. The critics were all nice. I've met a bunch of great friends. The natural life was great. But at this point, I'm in such flux, I'll go anywhere else. If you need a professor, an English teacher, if you want to just have a writer for hire, just to have around you, I need a job. I need a car. I need a place. That's what I need. I'm going to leave all my Venmo, my PayPal, my Cash App Any help you can give would be great. DM me with some leads. My next step is to find a domestic violence shelter. I've got a hotline to call. I need protection. I mean, I'm really out here scared about what's going to happen. I don't want my kids to lose their mom. I'm resilient, and that's the thing that's gotten me through. You may see in the coming days that I change my name. I'm going back to my maiden name. I'm starting from scratch. I'm starting from dirt, and everything I build from that dirt up with this name is mine. That's it. That's a lot of rambling. This is my story, and I don't know. I kind of love to hear yours, and I gotta go because the kids are coming. But thank you for sitting, and thank you for what you've done and what you will do.